Hey guys, Saint Outlaw here. Well, yep, I am about to show you some private messages between me and another creator called Earth, or Earthy, or OG Earthy, whichever you like to know her as. Now, these are DMs through Discord. I mean, I have to say, I did open this door, whatever way you want to look at it. I did open this, and I should close it. And as you can see here, I'm not concerned with showing my side of things, and I'm very confident, unless it would be altered or edited in some kind of way, that the other side would show it exactly the same way. Now, I was in contact with Earthy. I was a mod for a short period of time. I was very, very busy, and I just couldn't be in a lot of lives. And I thought that was the reason why she unmodded me, because there was never a conversation. And I found out just going into her lives one day. I didn't take it personal. I did think it was weird with the timing, though. And hindsight, after looking back at our messages, and when she, in my opinion, you can tell she starts getting a little nervous, I can see the shift, and I even noticed that I pulled away from it. And I think you guys will probably just see that too. I think you'll see I wasn't as interested in the same things. I didn't take a lot of the bait, in my opinion, because frankly, the reason why I don't mind doing this is because I clearly was being used. And so why would I care? And it's not to help Brittany J, directly. That's, sorry, Brittany. I'm not trying to be mean or anything like that. I don't really try to be mean, but it's just not. Now, you did ask me to put it out. War Eagle also asked me to put it out. But also, I know that a lot of people who kind of hang out in the middle or are floaters or even on the dark side are interested in seeing it more in order and kind of making sense of things. Maybe they've had some of the same questions and concerns. Maybe they've had some of the same conversations. Who knows? But anyways, I hope you're reading as I'm talking. And we can do both here. I have a little habit of squirreling off, as we know. But yeah, so I come from true crime. So I don't have an issue necessarily with looking at court documents and looking at reports for accuracy. I don't like misinformation, actually don't like it, not pretend. And I would rather speak on something accurately, and that's how you do that. And I can read reports. I also understand that things are not always as they are. And this is why I suggested to Earth to not put this on YouTube or not review it. To definitely, let's look at it on a call. Absolutely. Because girl, what are you doing? Yes, let's definitely look at it together. I didn't pull the reports. Okay. But yes, I'm going to look at them because a lot of stuff was being talked about. I've seen a lot of things, and you see a lot more things on X and other platforms. And yeah, I'm going to see it so I can speak on it correctly. Do you see how that works? I didn't dig. I didn't do one thing. And as you can see here, I don't have that address. You know what I mean? So the reason why I'm doing this, and the reason why now, right? And the reason why I didn't speak on this before, I didn't call her out or, whatever, is because I am very busy. I don't always sit here and just go through everything. And sometimes, you just don't always notice certain things. Or, I just pulled away. I just didn't, I didn't involve myself with that person anymore. That's how I do things. But I still watched, right? And then the moment I have witnessed this hypocrisy between Earth and, frankly, Nonsense, because I don't know if Nonsense knows about this. And I can say I don't have the knowledge if she does or doesn't. I think maybe with things that she has been preaching on so hard, like real life, behind the scenes, all the things about the crime rolls and crime it, and then trying to implicate other people in it that just aren't in it, I find it a bit too hypocritical to not say anything. And I'm free to do that, right? So that's when it was the little spidey sense went off. And I don't want to be wrong either, right? You know what I mean? So sometimes you do sit back and you watch stuff and then you get busy for a week, it is what it is. But I really perked up. And then I'm like, okay, maybe that was just a one-time thing. Right? Maybe she's going to calm down. Now, dude, she has doubled and tripled down on it and then has just said, and it sounds just very like on purpose, like, oh, Earthy, you've just been there for me so much and thank you so much. And talking all about how they're texting. She didn't have time to text Granny, though, did she? So it just made me wonder how involved Earth was in all of this. And from the very beginning, and what was supposed to be my role? I'm curious. So I can be civil with other people for, transparency. Because that's what I stand on. I've been consistent the whole time. I haven't claimed I've been anything else. Like I said, I come from true crime. I will look at things to see if it's actually true. I mean, I would even the stuff allegedly speculating was going over and everything. I would have looked at those reports myself before I took someone else's summary of it. Because I don't think everyone always understands the law as it is written. So, we can have just different opinions on things like that. So I like to look at things myself, okay? And I may not always get things right. So that's why I would, talk it over. But yeah, Earthy was mixing up Craig and his dad. And she realized it as I'm like, no, that it's not the same. And you need to be careful, about putting that out there. So I know how you guys are looking at it in a sense, like especially at Brittany's camp as kind of the same. Like, why didn't you call her out? Because it's just wrong in general to even look at it. But that's not how I see it. It's just the way it is. It's not my job to tell her that. It's perspective. There's people who do it. There's people who don't. Right? So I'm in the business of not always telling other adults what to do, but also, I guess at the time, like looking back on it, I probably wanted to see what she was doing. Like, they're probably in the back of my head as I'm like, I don't want to think somebody's fake, but like, what are you really up to? You know what I mean? So it is what it is. I don't have any problem with anything I've said. And if you do, I absolutely understand. And it just is what it is, One thing I do try to be is consistent and I don't backpedal. And there's nothing I can say to necessarily excuse anything because I don't think it needs to be. So, but if you have questions, I absolutely understand that and I won't answer any. Please feel free to leave comments. You can always email me at scenauntlaw@gmail.com. Okay, bye. Enjoy reading the rest. I'm going to pump up the jam.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this,